this was a Super Bowl matchup years ago, and it was a historic matchup because it featured the first ever winning black quarterback in Doug Williams. John Elway and the crew should have won that one, man. The Washington was awesome that year, but damn, all those. If anybody really had to redeem themselves, it was John Elway. Because if John Elway doesn't win those 2 Super Bowls, they would have been harder on him than they're harder on Charles Barkley, dude. Seriously, but he would have the excuse. Oh, he didn't have anybody. It was just him. Yeah, he had plenty of people. Jeff knows that too. You have plenty of folks catching the ball and doing all types of great things for you. But the Commanders coming here 1-0. They were the biggest liability in the survivor pool for Circa. You know that, right? They had the most bets. That everybody took the Commanders. And we told you on the show, you better watch Tech in Washington because if the Cards win any game this season, it'll be the first game of the season. And that's exactly kind of. They avoided that. But you got the Broncos 0-1, 3.5 spread to the Broncos, over under 40.5. This is where we get into how week 2 can trick you. You got a Commanders team 1-0, but they're playing against a team that's predicted to draft number 1. The Broncos lost because of a mishap. Literally, it just was a mistake made within the game. That's all it is. And the difference between them winning and losing last week. And it was kind of sad, but it was a good learning lesson for this team. That's why I said, don't worry about the Broncos. The Broncos aren't a bad team still. They just had a little bit of stage fright during their rehearsal. That was a dress rehearsal for them in a sense. And let's keep it real. That's how we have to look at week 1. We can't look at week 1 as if, these are our Super Bowl bets. No, they're not. They're just they're just teams that played really well for that week. So this week is going to be different. And I really, truly feel that this is going to be one of those games where you can go ahead and make up for the BS that happened to the Broncos last week. This is a game that's tailor-made for their defense to shine in it. And that's exactly what Russell Wilson needs. He needs to have this defense getting teams off the field 3 and out so he can play with the confidence knowing that his defense has his back. And so I truly do like the Broncos in this spot to bounce back, and I don't ever see them losing 2 in a row at the Mile High. So I'm taking them with the 3.5 here. I know it's a little tricky, but I think they win by double digits or better, and I'm going to use them as one of my alternate line bets and probably kick this bad boy up to about 5.5, Jeff, so I can get me about a plus 160 on this bad boy. You know what I mean, man? So I think they win by a touchdown or better. The 3.5 is absolute love, in my opinion. Your thoughts?
This is one of the stinkier lines of the week, obviously. Denver coming off a heartbreaking loss to the Raiders. Yep, my true number is 3 with a 39. It's now 3.5 with a 39. It stinks to high heaven, Pops. It really does. We all expect exactly what you just said, the bounce back. There's no way that Denver's going to start the year 0-2 with Sean Payton. Russell looked great. Let's start there. No Jerry Jeudy. Javonte Williams looked good. I'll just be honest with you here, Pops. I took the 3. I bought the hook. But this one smells like the Rams in Seattle last week. It really does. It makes 0 sense. This number should be 5, 5.5, like you said. Just buyer beware here. Broncos should win. They should handle business, but something leads me to believe something smells fishy here. So just be careful here. Broncos hopefully find a way to win, cover the spread, but just beware here. That's all, Pops.
All right.